have the first of two grudge matches, and Loki already insulting Mark Briscoe, slapping him in the face instead of shaking hands. I never thought I'd see Loki do that. This was the man who made Ring of Honor. He had that legendary series of matches on the first 5 ROH shows that put Ring of Honor on the map. He was the first ROH champion, going 60 minutes to get that belt at crowning a champion, and now he's not even respecting the code of honor, and he's slapping Mark Briscoe in the face. Unbelievable. And I still can't believe those comments he said earlier that we edited off this tape. You people don't need to see them. It was absolutely deplorable. Something about how respect isn't given, it's earned or taught, and that was his words. And this is a man that paid Joe and the ROH title belt the ultimate disrespect last night by spitting on it.
Not only did he spit on it, but everybody in the Rottweiler spit on it. And it's interesting that Low-Key talks about respect and how important it is respect, because now respect's to be earned. It kind of reminds me, if I can use a basketball analogy, Bobby Knight always expects his players to be so disciplined, but Bobby Knight himself has no self-discipline. And it's the same way here. Low-Key is asking everyone to respect him and wants respect, demands respect, but won't show any respect to anybody or anything else. When you spit on the title belt, you're not just disrespecting Joe. You're disrespecting everyone that has held that championship, including Low-Key. You're disrespecting everyone that has challenged for that belt because of its importance, and you're disrespecting all the fans that have invested so much time, energy, and effort following the title and watching these matches.
Very well said, Mark. Loki is a hypocrite, and he's an asshole. It's that simple.
Can we say that one?
I can say whatever I want about Loki. If you were to ask me about Loki and say describe that man, I would say hypocrite and asshole. And that's a nice escape right there by Loki. I will give him credit. He is
well, you also have to add talented.
Unfortunately, you do. He is that talented. He knows it. He's faced right now, first time ever match against Mark Briscoe. Loki's first singles match, making a shocking return to ROH last week at League One completion. And there you hear the crowd totally into both men. And the thing about Loki, the fans chant his name.
Oh, Loki's going to take the down position.
Well, you know why he's doing that? Because the fans are chanting his name and he doesn't want to reward them by giving them any kind of action.
Well, this is kind of action if you like amateur wrestling. He's going to the down position, and Mark Briscoe is going to try to ride it. Mark Briscoe trying to press the advantage on top.
We have a budding war between the Briscoes and the Rottweilers. Mark took that fireball right in the face last week from Homicide.
Well, Low-Key thought he was going to be able to sit out and escape, and instead just has to flee the ring.
The old Low-Key used to stay and fight. You see that tattoo on his arm, it says to react. That might be Low-Key's problem. He reacts to everything. And he reacts in the wrong way. He reacts by spitting on belts. That was the same belt. He was in tears after he won that title. It was so emotional. One of the most emotional promos I've ever seen in my life. There was nothing like it at crowning a champion. And now that same man is spitting on that belt. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely deplorable.
Well, Low-Key's going to intimidate a lot of professional wrestlers. One guy he will not intimidate is Mark Briscoe. I've seen the Briscoes win. I've seen the Briscoes lose. I've never seen the Briscoes back up.
The Briscoes will never back down from a fight. In fact, they're the kind of guys that go out looking for a fight. The Briscoes, they like to drink and they like to fight.
And it doesn't matter to the Briscoes whether they're challenging for the tag team championship, whether they're challenging Samoa Joe for the singles championship. And it's not much to remind the fans that both Mark and Jay had impressive showings against the ROH champion Samoa Joe. So they're not just tag team specialists. These are two men that have had success in singles competition.
See Homicide at ringside. Jay, and what's this? The ref's distracted and Julius Smokes just pushed Mark off the top. What? This absolutely disgusts me.
Well, at some point, the Ring of Honor management is going to have to take control of the situation, because Julius Smokes and the Rottweilers are now just interfering with It's not even a question about, the Ring of Honor tradition or the Ring of Honor rules. They just don't care about anything, and they're just feeling. And Low-Ki goes down favoring that knee. And I don't know, did he land, is there a soft board in the ring?
I don't know, it could be. Low-Ki doesn't go down easy. I mean, this is a guy who can really endure a lot of pain. So, I don't know, this is bad. And what's this? He just
threw the referee.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh yeah, you're real smart there, you freaking hypocrite. No respect for anything. He demands everyone to give him respect, yet he doesn't respect anything, not even the code of honor, which he helped build.
Has Low-Ki lost confidence in his ability? Is this why he's doing this?
There's a lot of changes in Low-Ki.
Big knee by Low-Ki. No, that's going to have Mark Briscoe counting teeth.
Low-Ki is a man. He would never use these tactics before. Of course, he did have his troubles with ROH management. And that's why he's been seen in ROH for a while. He began focusing on his Japan career. He's now back in ROH. I wish he'd go back to Japan.
Well, at some point, it's up to management to take control of this situation. You know, it's ridiculous to have 34 people around the ring every time one of the Rottweilers wrestles.
Mark Briscoe now taking punishment. Perhaps this is something the ROH officials will have to address. There's really no controlling this Rottweilers group. They have no mercy. They have no soul. They have no heart. Man, woman, or child. They don't care what's in their path. They're going to destroy it. They proved that with Allison Danger last night.
Yeah, you meant that literally. When Homicide hits Allison Danger with a cop kick.
Where Allison Danger is actually in the building tonight, believe it or not. Her neck is completely messed up. I don't have the official terms for what exactly is wrong with it, but she is in absolutely terrible state. She basically has been lying down on the back the whole night. She's not able to even move. So absolutely disgusting.
Very scary moment. Big before head surgery. And again, I'm not a fan of the way Allison Danger's conducted herself over the last few months, but you don't want to see anybody paralyzed, and that was very scary last
For no reason either, Mark. Absolutely no reason.
Now, Low-Ki and Mark Briscoe trading kicks. Big European forearm uppercut. Mark Briscoe trying to fight back. If Low-Ki's looking for a fight, he came to the right place.
Jay Briscoe in the back preparing for his upcoming match with Homicide. So for some reason Homicide's out here at ringside. He wasn't supposed to be. He should be thinking about Jay Briscoe. That match is up next.
Boy, Rocky Romero has been a strong addition to the Rottweilers as well, hasn't he? He's looked very impressive over the last several weeks.
No doubt.
Suplex by Low-Ki.
Low-Ki very methodical.
Low-Ki's one of these guys that once he has the advantage is just relentless on pressing.
Oh! That could snap the ribs of Mark Briscoe.
And I promise you, Mark Briscoe at this moment is having a hard time breathing.
Low-Ki, and hold on, he's going for a cover. Very, very cocky. It's going to take a lot more than that to defeat Mark Briscoe.
And Low-Ki almost has to know.
Everyone at the Rexplex last week at Reborn Completion thought they were witnessing a special moment when Low-Ki surprised everyone with his shocking return, and then he ruined the moment, joined up with the Rottweilers, disrespected Samoa Joe, stood on Samoa Joe, held up the title and said the champ is here. Absolutely complete disrespect for the ROH World Champion, the man who has held that belt for 16 months.
And is this what this is about? Do you think that he's concerned that Samoa Joe has been such a great champion and his title reign is getting so much notoriety that Low-Ki's worried that his legacy is being erased?
You might have just hit the nail on the head. Low-Ki has been bitter ever since he lost that title. And he is just right now taking apart Mark Briscoe. And Mark better start mounting some offense sooner. This is going to be all over in a hurry. Low-Ki absolutely dominating with those vicious kicks. I used to proudly refer to Low-Ki as the ROH legend. Now I only say his name with shame.
And he's just getting cockier and cockier with these covers. It's just, that's not even, I don't even know what that is. Can we please put a muzzle on Julius Smokes? This man is Excedrin headache number 32.
Julius Smokes used to be all entertainment all the time. Now he's, I can't even describe what he's become now.
He's a pain in the ass.
That's exactly right. Look at him right in the ear of Mark Briscoe yelling at him. And Briscoe is really taking a beating in this one.
But Mark Briscoe, we've seen this guy take beatings before, and Mark Briscoe proving me right here as he tries to fight his way out of trouble. Drop kick by Low Ki, and it's a beauty.
Briscoe's showing a lot of fight there, but Ki cuts him off, and there's that cockiness of Low Ki.
You might beat Mark Briscoe, but he won't quit on you.
And there you see the fans once again chanting for both men. As Ki is just choking out Briscoe. And there's Julius Smokes getting a little shot in right there with the ref's back turn.
And it's divide and conquer time once again. As the referee admonishes Low Ki, Julius Smokes takes the cheap shot.
The Rottweilers, the crew of destruction, the demon rose inside Homicide, and the rest followed suit. And look at Briscoe. Look at that look of intensity and anger on his face. Briscoe might have had enough.
Look how red Mark Briscoe's chest is.
That's what those devastating chops from Low Ki will do for you.
Take him to school, Ki! Take him to school!
Crotch hold left, body slam by Low Ki, shakes the ring, and a cover. Gets a 2 count.
Paul Turner right on top of the action.
Well, look at the pain on Mark Briscoe's face as he buries a couple of right hands in the midsection of Low Ki. Forearm by Briscoe. Boot to the midsection. Here comes Mark Briscoe.
This could be a shot. Low Ki trying to shake it off, but he is staggered. Mark Briscoe, he proved it against Samoa Joe. He's not going to back down from anyone. And he can take the hardest hits and he'll fight right back.
And Mark Briscoe, what a vicious kick by Low Ki.
And Briscoe just crumbled. And he reaches the ropes to break up the pin attempt. I thought he might have been KO'd the way that he just crumbled there.
If he wasn't KO'd, if he takes another one, he will be soon.
Low Ki has to stop with those cocky covers. He really can't think he's going to get a victory by one of those.
Well, I'm not sure he's trying to even necessarily, I'm not sure victory is Low Ki's number one concern here. I think he's trying to send a message, and I think he's trying to punish Mark Briscoe.
And Mark has received that message, and he has words back for Low Ki. He is struggling to get to his feet. He is keeping that chin up, but Low Ki is just pummeling him down.
Come on, Rebel!
There's a lot of people that either would have been knocked out or people that would have quit the punishment that Mark Briscoe was taking. Give Mark Briscoe credit for continuing to battle.
And you also have to figure a spot in the contenders ring might be on the line in this match. A new contenders ring will be voted on after this weekend. Of course, that is how ROH determines its contenders. And there you see Briscoe now firing back at that leg lariat. This might be his opportunity to start mounting some offense. Can he hurt Low Ki? And those forearms are connecting.
You don't know how much energy that Mark Briscoe lost absorbing all that punishment. But right now, he's got the momentum. He needs to finish him off. Julius Smokes went for the leg and fortunately missed.
And as a result, Mark was able to connect with that drop kick to the face of Low Ki. Oh, Ki out.
Reverse waist lock. Mark Briscoe brings him up.
Fisherman's Buster. And Ki might be out.
Mark Briscoe has battled his way all the way back into this match. Turns Ki over. Hits the leg.
Only a 2 count. This is Mark Briscoe's chance. He might want to start thinking about that cutthroat suplex. And just as I said it, yes, he's taking Ki up. He's got him. If he hits it, it's over. Oh, keep going in the eyes. And aggressively follows in. And now he plants Mark.
Just all that force went right to the top of the head. You saw Mark Briscoe's neck fold. But somehow he kicks out. I don't know how.
Kill him!
You have to respect Mark Briscoe. And he's going for that dragon clutch. If he hooks this in, it's all over. Briscoe struggling to his feet. Yes, he fights out of it only to get shot. Ki misses. Briscoe scoops him up on his shoulders. Drops him backward. Beautifully done, and Loki's in pain. This could be Briscoe's opportunity. Kicks out.
Boy, it's so hard for Mark Briscoe to maintain those covers, considering all the punishment as he's taken. And Mark Briscoe still may be struggling to breathe with those shots he's taken to the ribs and the back.
I think he's going for a German, but Key is blocking it. Modifies it to a roll-up. Tries to bridge. But Key catches him in that dragon clutch. Wow, that was nicely done by Loki. And Briscoe trying back elbows. No, and he snapmares his way out of it.
I'm shocked. Mark Briscoe gets out of the dragon clutch.
And he ducks the enziguri. German with a bridge. Oh, he wasn't able to hold on. So he'll go for the pinfall. There it is.
And that's the effect of the punishment that Mark Briscoe took on his ribs and neck earlier.
Yeah, it's a little too late right there to pin someone of the caliber of Loki. Loki is one of the best in the world. I will not deny him that. And it looks like he could be going for that cutthroat suplex again. He's trying to hoist Key up. He's got him. If he drops him down, it could be all over. Key's struggling. And what's Julius Smokes doing? He just threw a chair into the ring.
And Loki's got the chair. The referee his attention's been diverted.
And Paul Turner, good eye, gets the chair out of there. And a cheap shot by Julius Smokes to the back of the head on Mark.
Loki follows up on the event. This isn't right.
Oh, and there's that patent kick to the side of the head. Mark might be knocked out. And now he's got that dragon clutch cinched in. Mark's trying to fight. Can he get out of it? He's tried. He's got the pain racing through his body. He could also lose consciousness. And he taps. Loki defeats Mark Briscoe. Let go of the hold, Loki. He's got to let go, and there it is. Oh, Loki should be proud of himself. He just gained a big victory.
Now you see!
And Loki has won his first singles match back here in Ring of Honor. But he hasn't heard the last of the Briscoes or Samoa Joe.
As I said before, respect is either earned or taught.